Last year, we also saw Hungary vetoing a similar proposal of money specifically just to Ukraine. We were talking about 18 billion euros in financial assistance to Ukraine. And, Minister, there's a school of thought suggesting that Hungary is dissipating some of the help to Ukraine. Do you have a problem in supporting Ukraine further going forward?
Well, we do support Ukraine on our own as well. We have been carrying out the largest humanitarian operation in the history of ours. So we have received more than 1 million refugees from Ukraine. We have been taking good care of them. They have equal access to education, to healthcare, equal to the Hungarians. We give incentive to employers to employ them. And we enrolled all the kids to school or kindergarten. And in the meantime, we have been paying for the operation of many institutions in the western part of Ukraine, not to speak about those humanitarian donations like ventilators and other medical equipment to the hospitals. So considering us as not helping Ukraine enough, it's simply not fair. What we never have done and will not do is the weapon deliveries, because we do believe that instead of weapons, peace should be brought to this region. And the more weapons are delivered, the longer the war will take. Now, the longer the war takes, the more people will die. And the more people die, unfortunately, more Hungarians die, because there's a Hungarian community, a significant one, on the territory of Ukraine, ethnic Hungarians, who have been constantly mobilized to the Ukrainian army. Many of them deployed to the front line, and many of them have died already. So we think that morally the only position which is acceptable from our position is that we have to bring peace. And in order to bring peace, instead of weapons, we should multiply our efforts to make peace and to force a diplomatic solution.
Was that why that we saw Prime Minister Viktor Orban meeting with President Putin?
Well, actually, the Prime Minister has met with him exactly with the same reason that he met with him just before the war, to have a clear picture whether we can be still hopeful about peace, whether we can contribute somehow to a peaceful position. And I think that the meeting itself is a contribution, because if we do not keep the channels of communication open, then we give up even the hope for peace. And many of our colleagues have been blocking the channels of communication of theirs. So we have to keep them open. And with meeting them and with talking to them, we serve for this goal.